I'm looking at the levels.
Fuck the levels.
Do you want to peek?
Kinda. I love drugs.
I want to peek in life.
No.
Well, you should do one of these while you're tripping, actually. That would be good.
Oh, no. Hard pass.
How do you not know I'm not tripping
Every
right now?
day of the week.
I don't
Tripping
know.
on,
You could be.
Yeah, I could be tripping.
No, everybody sounds good.
Anyway, welcome to It's Just Bits. It's a podcast that does have an intro, and it's me saying that, and then me saying that it's all just bits, and then me saying that I'm Kellen, and that's Connor, and then Connor says something so you know what his voice sounds
we have
like.
a guest.
That one's the other one's Connor, and then that's Maheen.
And my
Hi.
fucking laundry's done now. I will get that later.
I hope you guys heard that. Maheen is a local business owner and soon-to-be lawyer, so this will
I
go...
own no businesses, FYI.
You do not have to get closer to that mic.
Okay, sorry. I just need to
Pillar
be
of the
very
community.
clear on that part. Legally speaking, because I am in law school.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, of course, legally speaking.
Well, no, the other part of the intro is an apology for the awful things we're about to say, and then also Kellen's newest piece of media that he's obsessed with.
Several new... It's always going to be several.
God damn it.
So first of all, Far Cry Blood Dragon, the half sequel to Far Cry 3, which is one of the best political texts ever written in
Far
America.
Cry Blood Dragon is just like a new drug that they invented in the 1980s. You know that, right?
Yeah, and I took it and imagined a video game, and I manifested it in the world, and you guys should all play it. It is
a video game. I was right in
Yes,
my
it
mind.
It's an excellent text on America, even if it didn't mean to be, but I think it did.
There won't be any actual bits in this podcast. It's just going to be us explaining what the fuck media we consume.
Pretty much what I'm talking about.
Yes, please explain to me what you guys
a good
do.
40% of the podcast is always Kellen just explaining things that I have, like Dune, for example, got a new trailer, and he talked about it as if it was common knowledge.
Worm's real big. Worm's real big.
Dune, I did see the trailer.
I like Timothée Chalamet.
Chalamet?
No, it's Timothée Chalamet, and I'm not spelling it with two E's, I'm spelling it with a Y.
No,
I was like,
Chalet,
Kellen.
Chaled. He drives a little car around the entire movie.
If you can pronounce Timothée Chalamet correctly, then you can definitely say my whole name correctly.
It's for sure Chalamet, by the way.
It's Chalamet.
It's
It's
Chalamet.
Charlemagne, yeah. No, it is Chalamet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is the hill I'm gonna die on.
I almost referenced a Tim and Eric bit. No way either of you would have gotten it.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck, man?
No, who the fuck are Tim and Eric?
Tim and Eric.
Good comedians.
Oh, here. Well, another explanation for you is the worst thing that ever happened to Comedy Central. Tim and Eric.
Okay, Adult Swim,
No.
first of all.
Yeah. Whatever. Same thing.
Oh, I think I've seen this before.
Yes,
Tim and
they
Eric
did
also show a
comedy
great
without
job.
actually ever doing any jokes, and they heralded in a new era of comedy where people didn't think jokes were necessary, so they were just like,
No, they
just
are-
be
but there are
random.
jokes. No, there
That's
are
comedy.
jokes. It is jokes.
There's 4 in the entire series, and one of them had Will Ferrell in it, and I bet a writer in his contract was just like,
Steve
I'll do the
Mahanahan's
show,
original
but there
Clown Album.
has to be a fucking joke. Yeah,
You
and that
and
The
had a
editing
joke.
was also part of the funniest part
Dude,
of
you
it.
know how many people Tim and Eric started, like, I can do comedy, and then they're just like, I'll just be random, and that's the comedy. And they're like, no, there's actual things around.
Yeah, that Tim and Eric did, and people didn't get that they were supposed to also do, but Tim and Eric did it. Also an incisive commentary on America, I'm pretty sure.
You an incisive commentary on America. It's
all-
just like, that's all you look for. That's your criterion. For
Well, I like
whatever.
other stuff. For example, Ella Enchanted is the other piece of media you're all
I
supposed to
just
watch.
watched Ella Enchanted
It's
the
a
other
fucking
day.
great movie.
It's so good.
I would rewind the Elton John
Kellen-
Kiki D song like that at the end. I'd like 10 times I'd watch
Kellen,
that.
just buy a Miata, get a tiny dog, and wear a scarf all the time already, because you've gone. It's
You
not
talking
even
about-
funny anymore, dude.
You ready for an absolute galaxy brain take? You continuing to call me gay is like when capitalists are like, look what's happening in capitalism. That's what communism would look like. You keep calling me gay for doing things you do.
I am gonna buy a Miata.
You
have
do
And you
one?
wear a
tropical
hat.
hat everywhere.
And you do have a dog.
I argue that that is a cowboy hat, but for gay
Wow.
cowboys
It's
not.
specifically. Only cowboys from Dallas
That is-
Buyers Club.
that is a
It's
What
like
is that?
Westworld. If there was a gay character on Westworld, like overtly
Yeah,
gay,
that'd be-
then that would be you
No,
right now.
it's a hat that Dodson wears in Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
the guy at
no,
the beginning
literally.
of Jurassic Park gets that hat.
And
Yes.
he's very successful.
And it has a scarf. I think no one talks about that enough.
That
it
has a scarf.
The
And then
headband
it's
is
plural.
like a Afghan.
Yeah, let's keep doing visual bits on this podcast.
I think that
Yes.
the headband on that hat was like a scarf for a woman with cancer, is what it looked like.
Oh, the headscarf? Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Lana, did you see my scarf?
It's like,
It I don't know. You guys can watch.
Was that
Archer.
a reference? Come on,
That
man.
was Archer. People will get it.
The cover of this podcast episode will be just your hat.
No.
Maybe we do put that in there.
You could just Photoshop my hat on the current cover.
It's on you, yeah.
Yeah,
On you
exactly.
in there.
There you go.
Because we took that picture before you wore that hat every day.
Those were dark times.
There is an ink stain on that hat, and I know exactly when it's from.
Oh,
It's
no.
when you gave me a stick and poke, and it just...
Everybody here has a stick and poke from that night.
Yeah, it's true.
None of them good.
Yeah, all of them are.
No, and we learned that you cannot give people of color stick and pokes, Connor.
No, I was blackout drunk. That was the reason. Is
No,
not
no,
that you're
no,
a
no.
person of color.
They are a little bit lighter than like a regular
What?
tattoo.
It's black ink. If it's a normal tattoo's work, that's work. No, it's not.
Yes.
I don't tattoo racistly. I'm just
Not saying you.
drunk.
No,
I'm
no,
just an
no one said
alcoholic.
that. I'm just saying that you can't.
Not that you can't, but in general, one cannot. Is I think what you're saying.
No, she has other tattoos. That
Yeah, I
look
have
good,
6 others.
But
But are
they're
they
black
stick and
ink.
pokes?
No, they're not stick and pokes.
Right,
That
I don't know.
doesn't make
No, stick and pokes might not work on people with darker skin.
Yeah.
Because stick and pokes
I guess
fade.
it is a little blue. Yeah, they do fade pretty fucking
I
quick.
think that's all we're fucking saying.
I don't know. Somebody said people of color, and I immediately got
And that's-
uncomfortable. As is
Someone
That
said
was my
people
goal
of
in
color,
life.
and you were like, "Hey, I didn't do anything wrong."
No, we're just mentioning them, dude. Don't get.
It's like when someone
No
goes,
one
fascism
called
is
you
bad, and they
racist.
go, "You fucking liberals, why do you hate Trump?" And they're like, "I didn't mention Trump.
No,
You
you
made the
did.
connection yourself."
And that is
Gotcha.
my point. So what I was talking about earlier was that I got propositioned on Tinder.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah, and
That is what it's for.
There
though.
better be a bit in here.
there is a bit in here.
God.
I talked about it on stage
You're
last
just
night.
bragging about getting laid. I swear to God.
Yeah, so guys, I got laid.
We're coming after you.
No, he goes, I'd pay to fuck, come over. And I was like, it's
What?
5 a.m.
Whoa. Let's break this down line by line. First of all, I pay to fuck.
Yes, I'd
Now,
pay to fuck.
does that, do
Money.
we think that is he saying, in general, I pay to fuck? That's something I do in general. Or is
Please
it broken
be the-
English and he's like,
please-
I pay to fuck, come over.
Please be the person.
He's
who...
very white. so
Oh, he pays to fuck then.
He could
And
be
I-
Eastern European.
So I said, it's 5 a.m., LMAO. Come, actually would pay. And then I said, you can't afford me. So he said,
Good
how
answer.
much? And I said, hun, I'm priceless.
Well,
To
that's
which
why
he
we're
said-
not
Why are
a
you
great
still
negotiation.
talking to this
Because
guy
it's a
at this
great
point?
story.
What?
It's a
Okay,
great story.
It's a
I'm
better
talking about
story
it.
if you get paid for it.
And then he said $200, to which I said, wow.
That's no
you,
money.
You think I'm that cheap?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. And then I got serious. He goes, haha. And I'm like, dude, I'm just being facetious. I'm actually not going to sell my body. If you want to have sex
Why
with
did
you,
you
I
feel
will.
the need to break it down for this guy? Like, you're going to be the
Because
one
I
who
felt like I need
changes.
to-
You're
I
the
needed-
Ella Enchanted in this scenario. You
Yes.
changed him now.
I did change it.
I know the reference
So
doesn't make sense. I was
basically-
seeing if
Okay,
anyone was
I
going to
see
do
it.
anything about it.
You just had to make a
I
reference.
have not seen the movie.
But-
No, obviously not.
Or
it's
read
like
the
a
book.
Knight's Tale, but a girl.
I didn't even know there was a book.
The book is a lot better.
Like,
than
I
the
didn't know
movie.
that books existed. It wasn't-
I didn't
What
know
are
there
books?
was any books.
But basically, so
I
how
was
much
raised
would
in
you
that.
pay? What is the right amount then to get paid to have sex is a real question.
That depends on what you do.
Depends on
There's
who.
lots of different types of sex. Some of them are worth $200.
Hand job for $200? I'd
Yeah,
do that shit.
absolutely.
Take it 5 minutes.
Only a hand job for $200?
Hand
Well,
stuff for $200.
give
I'd
it
say
or get
mouth
it.
stuff for $500.
What's a ZJ? If you ask,
If
you
I ask,
can't.
you can't afford it. Do you
Super
know that movie?
Troopers.
Yes, I love Super Troopers.
That's not Super Troopers.
Then I don't
it's
know
Beer
what.
Fest.
Oh shit! It's the same
It is
people.
those guys.
Which is isn't that the commercial for their new show? It's like the same people
They have a
from
show?
Super Troopers.
Oh my
yeah.
God, I'm so fucking
Like
stupid.
Tacoma FD or something.
Oh, no shit. So
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
characters in Super Troopers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a show you should watch with your dad. His dad's a
Yeah.
firefighter. Who works at? No. Just like giving up. This is a
He
business.
does like Super
Our
Troopers.
boss is. Oh god.
You almost
Write me
dropped his
out.
name last week.
I was gonna do first name and such a
Right.
common name.
It is a common name.
Yeah.
Bartholomew's a pretty
John.
common name.
Damn it. Yeah, it is.
Oh no, Super Troopers. My favorite scene in that movie is where Jay Chandrasekhar, I forget the character's name, but the brown guy is like he's clearly he's fucking that German couple. Like him and his wife are fucking that German couple, and it's both just normal. It's like he gets off the phone with someone and goes like, "All right, who wants a mustache ride?" And the German guy's like, "Me, I do," and his girlfriend's happy too. Like,
He's the good German. The good-
That guy was listening to Der Funky Beats when he was caught by the police.
Yeah.
That's from another episode. Der Funky Beats is like the and that's the only thing Germans are allowed to listen to.
Yes.
Because Wagner.
Isn't that just general Europeans, or is it just Germans?
I think it is general Europeans.
Because like Lebanese people, which are not European at all, they're Middle Eastern, but that's also what they listen to when there's bombings going around.
Well, the whomp of the speakers,
and they're in their bunker.
It's for the whomp of the bombs.
Yeah.
The bass. Oh, the bass is really good. Yeah, the bass.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Sure.
The best Lebanese DJs actually know how to time their drop to drop the bombs.
Wow,
that's how you know it's a good DJ.
The ceiling's falling down because he's so good. Yes.
It's like
the
dust.
Ceiling. That's what's happening. We had other bits that we wanted to do. The fucking. I sent you a few, but I can't remember for the life of me.
One of them was just you were making the titles of musicals gay.
Like gayer?
Well, he for Pirates of Penzance, you were saying
Pirates of Penis. What?
Pirates of Penis is what.
But also, you don't have. That's one you don't have to change anything to. It's already.
But you said I am the married model of a modern major general, and instead you said a modern homosexual, which that's not even a joke. That's just gay, haha.
It's. I don't know. To the Patter song, it'd be pretty funny. I argue.
I am the very model of a modern major genital. Now that's a pun.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's way better. Fuck
Yes,
you.
it is way better. Because genital sounds more like general. And while being gay isn't inherently funny, genitals are. If being gay is funny, being straight's funny.
No, I'll give you half points.
Being
the argument's good,
funny.
the joke's bad.
It looks uncomfortable.
Yeah.
What?
Being straight
looks uncomfortable.
No, it's funny.
Oh, hey, Chiba got out. Kylie,
get the dog, the gay dog. Chiba actually is a homosexual dog. That wasn't a joke about how Connor has a gay dog. You know why?
Oh yeah.
Wait, why?
Chiba humps her mom.
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
She's
That's how she shows her affection.
Dominance, actually.
Chiba doesn't have affection. She has dominance and disdain. Those are her two emotions.
Chiba is the dog of war.
Aww.
Wreak havoc and let loose the dogs of war. They were talking about Chiba.
They thought there were more than one because she's so fast.
Well, there are others. They all probably act similar to this. I'm so glad we took her collar off to get rid of that jingle jangles.
Right. It's too bad. Well, it would have been good if she jangled up right now because we're talking about her.
Jangle jangles.
Take her leash and just shake it.
I want to change her name because her name is Chiba, and we changed her and we named her after our favorite sushi restaurant. So I do want to start changing her name every time I eat somewhere better.
Like Nobu.
Roots Chris,
you can't call your dog McDonald's.
Is Nobu like the ultimate goal?
What the hell is Nobu?
You don't know what Nobu
is?
Place. It's like the most famous sushi
place.
That doesn't mean.
Yeah,
it's
you're
the best.
a local business owner and soon to be lawyer. You go to better restaurants.
Yeah.
I don't go to Nobu. I just know about
local
Nobu.
heroin addict and soon to be business owner.
Well, the business is
dealing
heroin. So.
Every time we mention her name, we give her a new title. Local heroin owner, Maheen.
And business
This is
dealer.
going to go great.
Business dealer. Absolutely.
I'll have
you
to report...
listened to the podcast
I
before
did,
you
I
came
did,
on.
I did. I just
You
have to
were
report
warned.
it to the bar when I take my test.
Oh, God.
Because you have to report like everything since like kindergarten.
No. What?
Yeah, you have to like report like any suspensions you've had or anything.
What?
Wow. So it's like about...
I got a detention in 5th grade for
Yeah.
punching a teacher in the cunt who asked me
And
too many questions.
They find out. Like, it's weird. It's like some secret organization of some sort.
It's called the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not very secret.
It's the CIA.
No,
We know
it's
them.
Mossad, actually.
Oh, God.
It probably fucking is. I don't doubt it.
Is that better? I feel like it's better.
It's not.
Oh, damn. Well, you went to me lose some folks.
Yeah, all right. I'm not going to talk about Palestine. Someone start a bit.
Anyways,
I swear
you have to give everything to the bar, like...
Everything to the bar. So, like, you have to give them your entire, like, driver's history.
Okay, I just
everything.
need to step in here. I thought you were talking about the bar that you work at, not the...
I don't
not
work
the
at a
lawyer
bar
thing.
Your
anymore.
mic's cutting out. All the mics are cutting out. What's happening? Oh, no,
Uh-oh.
the headphone's probably fucking unplugged. I'm a genius.
Yeah,
I'm full.
That's called diagnostics. If both your headlights go out at the same time, it's probably not both bulbs.
Uh-huh.
The car might
Except
be
it
off.
was once. And I was just checking all the goddamn wiring, and the mechanic goes, bulbs were out.
I love the idea of Kellen just being furious, fixing very simple things in his car, because he's furious doing everything. So.
It's hot, part of how I do this.
I can see him
hot, sweaty, tank tied up Kellen.
Wait, like cut to him 10 years in the future, like building a child's toy, and then just like being furious of like
putting together like a tiny tyke set.
Yes.
Just like, this doesn't make sense.
No, I basically can't date anyone whose father was the slightest bit bad, because at the slightest inconvenience, I explode and like jam a screwdriver into the wall.
You have to date the healthiest person so that
so that when I do that, they're like, that's probably not about me.
Otherwise, they will have PTSD. I imagine you giving a playset to a kid, still in the box, and be like, "You're gonna build this.
I'm gonna teach you
how to." Dad.
That's all. The only reason you give Legos, so you don't have to build it for them.
That's a good idea. I'm keeping that in mind.
God damn it! Why can't
your goddamn kid gets Legos?
God damn it! Why can't they make a Lego swing? What the hell? This is bullshit.
Now, son, if you don't want to die, you need to build this swing right. Okay, honey, he's too young. He needs to learn responsibility. Okay.
Cut to the kid being 1-year-old.
Yeah, right.
We're starting him early, all right?
You know those toy tools? Like, you give him, like, real set of tools, and you're just like...
Just a ratchet set.
Listen, honey, I grew up Catholic. I just wanted to hit him, but you made me get a Protestant wedding, so I'm going to teach the kid to have a terrible work ethic.
No, I didn't build the playset. I took him to the play place at McDonald's. What the hell are you talking about?
I didn't get him McDonald's. I got me McDonald's. I put him in the play place, and I fed him nuts.
I left him there. God damn it.
It's not expensive. I don't know why you wouldn't just buy him.
Because I wanted it to myself.
No, he needs to learn.
Because if you let the kid eat what you're eating, they think they're the alpha. You have to eat the McDonald's, which is what they want, and they have to eat the...
Is that what my parents did? Because I definitely remember a time when we went through McDonald's and my parents got food and they did not give me a happy meal.
One black coffee.
Evil.
That was so evil. I cried and I went to the trunk of the car.
I think they put you in the trunk for crying, and we need to investigate your parents. The bar, who is definitely listening. I'm going to refer to it as the bar.
Yeah, the bar, or the Sia, or the Nissa.
My mom used to tell me that she used to have kids before us, and then she left them at the gas station. Mm-hmm. It took me until I was 10 to do the math, because I was like blindly believing my mom. You know, why not?
You know, believing your parents, the craziest thing that children do.
Yeah, like what? You wouldn't lie to me. Why would you lie to me? And then it was until 10 I was like, wait a minute. The math here does not work.
I've been to Robert Crown now, and I have questions. The best thing you can say to your kids with that is, like, I used to have kids, and I left them somewhere like that for acting like that.
Yes.
That is absolutely the best one.
And then that kid is buckling their own diapers.
We shut up so quick.
The kid puts on his own diapers now. How young was this kid you were yelling at?
See, you just got to teach them responsibility early. If you teach them to build their own place at 1, they'll stop shitting themselves.
Yeah, but your kid won't make eye contact with anybody now.
Yeah, good. Their job is to dominate.
To be clear, none of us have children, so giving us parenting advice.
We know.
If anybody's going to comment on this podcast, like, you guys are terrible parents, they've missed everything about this podcast and deserve to die.
We often refer to a dog as like our niece
the
and
child.
daughter, so.
Which I don't even keep track of the dog. Oh, it's behind me? Good.
It is. It does have a knife. and right now it's conspicuously whistling and pretending to whittle.
Not whittling anything. Very weird.
No, it's just kind of...
Whittling another knife.
I'm not going to stab you with this. I'm going to make something and then stab you with it.
Why would you whittle a shank with a knife?
Okay, so you don't want to dirty the knife on your dirty, dirty blood.
That is the ultimate form of purism.
Or weird sex.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you like
How
that?
would you stay away from
You
that,
like it
John?
when I stab you with my knife and get all your dirty, dirty blood on it?
No, I don't.
I don't know.
I really don't.
I forgot what the safe word is, but I am bleeding out.
Is that the safe word? Out? As in, get out of my house? Tinder dates gone wrong.
The problem with that is that as you lose blood, you kind of forget the safe word and everything. That's why.
Bananas, kumquat.
Pineapple.
Peaches.
I want.
Oh, you're right. I
can't wait.
forgot to bring the pineapple in. Thanks for reminding me.
Oh no. Oh no. I can't wait.
His safe word is "I'm a pussy."
I can't wait for the new the new crime documentary that comes out in 10 years called Tinder Dates That Went Wrong, because that's just a matter of time away. Especially, it's just going to be Maheen, though.
I was about to say, it's just going to be me.
Yeah, but you made it go wrong by losing money. This latest one.
I didn't follow through. Sex. He was very serious. He was like, "Are you coming over?" Like 5 minutes later, and I was like, "No, I'm not."
Yeah, you gotta be like, "Well, $200, I'll do this."
I think he was swiping through his prostitute dating app and forgot that he switched to Tinder. I was just like, damn it, another one lost.
God damn it.
Why can't I find a lady?
Is that what Hinge is for?
Why can't I find a lady? I keep paying them, and they keep saying no.
That's a kink, though, that guys have, though. They, like, want to pay you to have sex. And I know someone that does that.
Yeah, the kink is called being a person who wants a prostitute. I don't think it's a kink.
No, I don't think that's...
Not everything's a kink. What?
Because there's porn videos that simulate the experience of paying someone.
How do you know that?
Why do you think I know this? I don't tend to watch those, but I value, comprehensive knowledge.
Isn't there a rule, like it's rule like 58 or something? That's like if
it
52 or something.
34 is what you mean.
Rule 34. Thank you.
Yeah,
is if it exists, there's porn of it.
Yeah,
that's like 2011 internet stuff. Like people would be like,
it still
I bet there's not porn of this, and they'd be like, I can find it
or make it.
Yeah, you don't know. Plane fucking a truck, I got you. Truck fucking a lady, I got you. Call back.
I like the guy. I like the idea of the guy who's like, I bet there's not a porn of this. Come on, somebody make it. Come on, somebody. Like, I got you, bro. Yeah. Finally, I can watch a squirrel just eat from a feeder. Dude, that was already a thing. Yeah,
but the squirrel's got massive nuts. Most of my porn taste is in puns.
If it doesn't have a pun, it's not worth it.
Good. Now we're all trying to think of porn puns.
I'm trying to think of what porn I can reference that'll be funny and not weird.
Not applicable. I like the idea of a guy who gets off on just like wildlife, like the beauty of nature. Like I installed a hummingbird.
Not that he wants to like fuck a tiger. That like he sees a mountain vista.
Yeah,
is that what actually Carol Baskin didn't kill her husband? She just wanted to fuck the tiger.
Exactly.
I feel like she probably could have fucked the tigers without killing him, to be honest. That guy seemed pretty chill.
That was also part of her kink, was the stabbing thing.
It was dirty, dirty blood.
Wait a minute. So you're going to give me $1,000 to get killed by you and then a tiger fucks you? I don't think you need a prostitute for this.
I think you just need to kill somebody. It's illegal if you pay him or you don't.
Right. So I think, I don't think you need my services.
Just talking himself out of a shitty deal.
And she's locking doors. Like, locking doors. I don't think you need my service. That's okay. I'll be leaving soon. I think you'd be better off. No, stop unlocking. What are you doing?
No, I don't like this.
Okay, now even if you're gonna kill, I'll fear for my life in a second. Why are you giving me money? Because you are just gonna kill me. So you'll take the money back, I think, probably.
It'll go to your estate.
What's a findom? This is insane.
I don't even know what that is.
That was what we talked about earlier, where like you got horny for paying people money.
That's what it's called?
It's called a findom, yeah, financial domination.
Stop just pretending this is normal that you know this. You don't get to just play that off, you piece of garbage.
It's a thing.
I thought you were trying to say femdom, and I was just like, are you saying this wrong? And then you definitely had another explanation
No,
for
my
it.
kink is pronouncing stuff wrong. And then a dominant person
and then
goes,
being corrected. My kink is people who are pedantic.
Please touch my pengus, you fucking idiot. Pengus sounds like how Benedict Cumberbatch would say penguin.
Yes. Oh my god, that
you
was
know
so...
about that, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch cannot say penguin. Narrated a documentary about fucking penguins.
No one told him about it, and he talked about it on the Graham Norton show. It was so funny.
Oh, did he not know he was doing it wrong?
No one told him about it.
He says stuff like penguins a lot
of
the time.
Penguins. And he has to like re-record because he was in the movie
I love it when
Penguins.
hot people are stupid. Yeah. That's so great.
British people.
But like he was surrounded by production people too, and no one said anything.
Are you going to be the guy who steps up to Benedict Cumberbatch and like you've been saying this word wrong the whole time? Why? Because he might respect you and then have sex with you afterwards?
Yes.
Finally, somebody stood up to me. Come back to my house.
He is happily married, but I would totally still do it.
I'm just hoping that I'm his free pass as well as he is mine. I know it's a long shot.
Everyone's my free pass.
That's either an open relationship or cheating.
No. Everyone's my free pass because I'm not in a relationship.
I don't. That's not a free pass. That's just fucking people.
That's just called banging. Congratulations.
The only Benedict Cumberbatch I would fuck is the Boston accent one from Black Mass.
You wouldn't fuck Sherlock Holmes?
I wouldn't fuck the Boston one either. I was just joking.
I wouldn't fuck any of them.
No, he looks like a lizard.
A lizard.
You're thinking of Mark Zuckerberg, is what you're thinking of.
He looks also like a lizard, but like people aren't like, oh my god, Zuckerberg is so hot. I want to fuck Mark Zuckerberg so bad. Except for his wife, I guess.
The Findom people
they have a child.
Got him. Brought it back.
They did it, yeah. Or I know he doesn't have a dick. He has a turkey baster.
That's fair.
He was made out of kitchen implements.
Benedict?
No, Mark
That's how his name got like that?
No, Mark Zuckerberg. But I'm saying, they both look like lizards, but a lot of people think Benedict Cumberbatch is hot. And it's like, he looks like you took a picture of a lizard straight on and tried to manipulate it into a human face. His eyes are about a mile apart.
I haven't looked at him that closely like that.
I'm going to just disagree with you on principle, honestly.
Okay.
I also don't remember what he looks like clear enough, but I'm going to assume he's attractive.
Okay, go ahead and fuck Benedict Cumberbatch.
I've been trying
That's
to.
what I wanted.
He is attractive in some objective sense, because everybody thinks he's hot.
Yeah, because they want to fuck Sherlock Holmes.
Is it Sherlock Holmes? Or
That's
is it Dr. Strange?
That's a weird kink. I don't know if I'm on board with that kink.
Sherlock
if you like
Holmes?
just reading
the book, reading the book Sherlock Holmes and being like, yeah, daddy. Yeah, solve that murder, you
Why
You
do
got a
people-
heroin addiction and you're an asshole to everyone around you. Oh, boy.
That's
I think it's the
favorite
asshole part.
person.
It's not the heroin addiction. As
I'm
a
sure.
heroin dealer that I've been claimed, apparently,
Obviously.
I would know that.
Do you sell to Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah, I do. And then we have sex all the time. It's
Both
great.
fictional.
Actually, they have a TV show about this. It's called Elementary.
Oh my god.
But that is.
That's what it is. Yeah, and then Lucy Liu plays
sounds like-
Watson.
Yeah.
Never
It was like the American
No,
Sherlock.
what were you gonna say?
It sounds like Sherlock Holmes solving the case of what happened in the elementary school. It sounds like either a young Sheldon reboot or a far grittier reboot that only Netflix would take on. Hey-o! Got him.
Owen Wilson, why would you do that? It's
Stop
just
doing
entirely
callbacks.
composed of callbacks.
Callan's either making references that nobody would ever get or doing callbacks to previous episodes.
I'm allowed
of
to
this
reference
podcast.
this podcast on this podcast, surely.
I don't know. It's confusing to me, and I was there.
You're confused by references to movies you've seen.
Yeah, you know what? Fair. My memory is that of a goldfish. God, thank God I am mediocrely attractive until I was 21.
You got what you needed.
Yeah, exactly. Lock it all down. That was my
I think
move.
it's funny that you're the one that's going to get fat after you guys get married.
I'm currently fat.
Well, yeah.
What are you
but, like,
talking
you're
about
I'm just,
after?
I assume it's going to get worse. You're going to be like Tony Soprano levels.
Oh, God. You know what? I'm fine with that.
You are increasingly...
As long as I get his house, too, we're good.
No, I shouldn't have said Tony Soprano because you're clearly going to be Whitey Bulger from Black Mass. Another callback. Maybe
What?
he's just a mob guy but Irish. He's in the Boston Mob. Johnny Depp played him.
Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing.
Black Mass was-
It's not just me. I'm so glad
It
we had a
wasn't
guest
that
on.
long ago. Black Mass was not that long
I'm
ago.
so glad we had a guest on so I could point your obscurity out right to your fucking face.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. Brendan knows about.
Did
good
that
movies.
feel good? Did that
Yeah, to be recognized, to have someone appreciate my talents.
recognize?
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Why would you make me listen to that?
Well, I don't know what that's in reference to because I'm a normal American.
I don't think it's a reference to anything. I think it's just a thing. It's like pop culture.
Mm.
All right. Well,
Now I'm sad. I don't know how we got here.
who else was in Black Mass?
Nobody
cares. Thank you. Thank you, Maheen.
Yeah, you would have cared if it was Robin Williams.
I would have.
I
He's
would
not in.
have.
He's
I
not
would
in.
have cared.
He's not in.
I would have.
He's in the other movie about Boston, The Departed.
By the way, fuck Boston.
Oh yeah, of course.
We
Fuck
haven't said
Boston.
that yet.
Fuck
I'm
New
taking
York.
these headphones off. That feels so good.
Yeah, I don't know. Philly could probably fuck off.
With
I
the
guess.
hat on now. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
You have another hat?
Oh wow. Oh, the sweat
No, that's a
stains.
Brendan.
Oh, the sweat stains.
Yeah, this hat smells bad now, and there's the tag on the back that I learned when I became an adult tells you how to clean it. It's all just X's, so it's like all the methods to possibly clean it,
Dry
and an
clean.
X
You can't.
over it. What am I gonna dry clean this fucking hat?
You wear it every day.
I would rather.
I don't think they thought anyone would wear that every day.
I don't want to be the guy who wears a fruity hat and then also dry cleans it. I will burn it in a funeral pyre instead.
Just buy another one.
I will have a Viking funeral for this fucking hat.
Just let yourself be you, man. Just dry clean your dumb hat.
Because part of me is hating the parts of me that are ridiculous and recognizing that are ridiculous, and that's how I maintain 1 foot in normal society.
You gotta get over that, buddy, because you know what happens when someone says it's weird that you know so much about black mass? Fuck you. It's good of me that I know black mass.
See, that's
yourself.
That's denying reality, sir. I know the reality of this hat. I know where this hat is from.
No,
and how
I know
ridiculous
it's ridiculous. Also, fuck you. You can do both. So you can walk into the dry cleaner, and when someone goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" you can understand that it is something deep down that you should be fixing.
I do want to be there when you go to the dry cleaner to say, be like, "Can you dry clean this hat?" And they'll look at you.
I dropped off a pair of pants at a dry cleaner like 4 months ago that I have to go pick up, so
they're gone.
They're gone.
I don't know. Maybe they're not. I've called multiple times and they have not answered my calls, so maybe they are gone.
I know I answered his call. He made me dry clean stupid hat. Why I do this? White boy, he's stupid. I just want to do the Asian voice.
Yeah, you did.
It's fun to do.
You really did.
It's a fun voice to do.
It is a fun voice to do.
The other fun voice is the Native American one.
Yeah, that one's fun. I'll give you that one.
Everyone knows.
I wasn't on board for the first one, but I like that one.
I did not do the Asian voice to the best of my ability. I am ashamed. My ancestors are disappointed. Confucius say, this is not the correct voice for this joke.
Can you do a brown accent?
What's a brown accent?
That would be
like subcontinent, India, Pakistan,
Indian,
Bangladesh, like all like the comical.
How is it?
Just there. I'm doing hand motions.
I do not know what she's talking about. It is clear what she is talking about. She's clearly
Indian.
I
talking
can
about
do
his
the
voice.
brown accent too. That is why I want you to do it.
It is very fun to do.
That's a fun one. I
give my drawing
I give my parents this accent, even though you both met them. They both talk normally.
Anytime your parents get mad at you, be like, "Oh, you're so mad." I can't even fucking do that one. How am I a good racist? God damn it.
That's what makes you a bad racist.
Is that a good thing?
If you could do the voices better.
I applied to the KKK and they wouldn't let me in because I couldn't pass the entry exam. I couldn't do the accent.
David Duke tried to do, he tried to rap and was bad at it. And he was like, "Oh, I guess I'm going to, be real bad now."
Who?
David Duke. People know this.
I know who David Duke is. He's a KKK.
Former Grand Wizard or something, right?
Or is he the Grand Wizard still?
Currently? I don't know. Trump likes him.
Yeah.
Great.
Did you not watch Black Klansman?
I did. I did not know.
That guy's David Duke.
I did not remember
the guy from
names.
that 70s show was playing David Duke.
Topher Grace is his name.
Thank you.
He was also in Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man.
No, I got that. I just didn't approve.
He played
and
Eddie Brock,
silence
who
is
was
the
played
best way
by
to show
Tom
that.
Hardy in Venom. It's played by Tom Hardy in Venom, and he also played Charles Bronson in the movie Bronson, and he played one of the guys in The Magnificent Seven, which is a really good movie, which also featured Henry Fonda in the first role where he was a bad guy. Most people know him from 12 Angry Men at that point.
IMDb
and I'm
actually
in
human form.
Okay. I don't have anywhere else to go from 12 Angry Men.
IMDb in human form.
God damn it. I thought I liked IMDb, but I never talked to him enough, I guess.
I have an IMDb
I didn't
page.
realize that it would be useful. And
Your IMDb page is one credit.
No one hands
it's
out.
two.
Oh, no.
It's both boom operator and second unit mixer.
Really?
Shouldn't BGN be on there?
Are we
not a movie.
in famous
touche.
territory?
I'm not famous. I do know my bacon number, though.
What?
You know what that is?
Oh,
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn it.
Oh my
Do you know what that
goodness.
is?
You said it on the podcast.
Did I?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, this is the one thing you won't call back? Call it back.
I didn't know I had called it. Now it's just me being a dick twice.
You dick twice. You've committed.
We talked about it in you talked about it in SoCal. Or we didn't go to SoCal. So ill.
So ill.
So ill. It was so ill.
That's the name of our band.
I would rather blow my head off than say so ill. Thank you very much.
In Shawnee. What was it? No, Goreville was the name of the town that we were in. A dry town. It was terrible.
Terrible.
Not as bad as Paducah.
I still had fun.
Oh, I had fun, but the town was bad.
It was the most fun making fun of that place.
Mostly we just looked down on the people around us.
How did we not call
Yeah,
it
I
Goreville?
see why they hate.
Well, yeah, we should have.
We did go to.
That was like
Was that
right
when we went to the
there.
strip club?
Paducah's when we went.
Yeah.
Is the one
Oh,
we went. Yeah.
damn.
That's the one that we call Paducah Tuesdays.
Which that strip club
Paducah
was
Tuesday.
very interesting.
No.
Yep.
Those strip club. No, it was because those strippers were so sad when we left.
Yeah, they're like the only money that was gonna walk in here.
No, you kept like saying like, look, I hate it whenever I go to a strip club, strippers come up to me and try to give me lap dances, and I'm tired of it. That's what happens there. I just want to look at tits, and drink a beer, and hang out with my friends. So what you want to do is go to a bar and look at tits on a phone.
No, nobody wants to do that. That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Going to a strip club and being annoyed that the strippers want to strip for you, that's not weird.
I prefer my very narrow view of reality. Thank you very much.
Good. Good. Now apply that to getting your hat dry cleaned.
No, because that's outside of the very narrow view of reality. That is one step too far that I will not. The second I get my hat dry cleaned, I also start wearing a chain wallet, and that's game over, man.
You could just not.
No.
Well, if you do that, you got to get really into ska, and I fully support that.
No, absolutely not.
Come on. Really?
Nobody else is in ska.
I like ska. I
You
don't know,
also
Lauren
like
would probably
Black
talk
Mask
about
or
it.
whatever.
Oh, God.
What?
You also like Black Mask or whatever that movie was that you
Well,
nobody
Black Mask
else
is actually a superhero who was played by Ewan McGregor, who famously played Obi-Wan Kenobi, also played by Alec Guinness, who was in Bridge on the River Kwai.
IMDb in human form.
But no, Black Mask is what I was talking about. And I
fucking
actually
kill
don't
him.
like that movie. I just like that Benedict Cumberbatch is doing a Boston accent in it.
IMDb also has reviews, so this is
You might
literally what is happening.
It's not. I don't necessarily like it, but it's more of a tick than a talent. Just I have to.
Do you think IMDb wanted to be what IMDb is?
If we could see inside of Kellen's head, there would be a man with a gun to the back of his head, and anytime anybody mentions anything pop culture, it's like, fucking do it.
Name the top 3 Build actors. Name the fucking top 3 Build actors.
I'll pull your goddamn head out.
Jason Sudeikis, Ed Harris, and Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, keep going.
There's no one else in that movie. Kodachrome.
There you go.
Which we talked about
Now
last
delve
time.
deeper
We
into
talked
Paul
about it.
Simon's discography. I can't.
I already did last week. I don't know. He did something with Chevy Chase, and Chevy Chase was in the Vacation movies.
And in Community.
And in Community with Joel McHale, who was on The Soup, which is very similar to Tosh.0. Tosh.0 was also on a show called Brickleberry. Or Daniel Tosh was on a show called Brickleberry.
No, he can keep going, I bet.
I would just have to do another show.
Brickleberry had nobody in it, though.
Was Aubrey Plaza in it?
I don't fucking know, man.
Maybe.
Should we check the real IMDb?
No.
Not in my presence. Not in my presence.
No, God. Because then he has limitless fuel.
Right, then if I run out, I just hit another one and I'm back up.
Yeah, no. He can just keep clicking the link through until he gets to his page.
What would have
and he's
been
like,
great?
yeah!
You know when they needed limitless fuel?
And
It was
he
in
explodes.
Speed. It was in the movie Speed.
I love
and
that
had
movie.
Keanu Reeves in it, and
Oh
he's
my
also
God.
in the John Wick movies, and one of them had Halle Berry in it, and she was in, well, not The Matrix. Was she in
Dude,
The
if you
Matrix?
keep going, then we're going to get canceled for making fun of autistic people. Okay? Just so you're clear.
I'm good at memorizing stuff because I'm autistic. I memorize movies because that's a cool and good thing to do that people appreciate.
You're using your powers for good.
I feel like that's misunderstood because I don't think anyone appreciates that.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow, I'm burned worse than Anakin at the end of Revenge of the Sith. He
Oh
was
my
played by
God.
Hayden Christensen.
In his head, he is Superman, but to everybody else, you are Lex Luthor.
No, I'm Lex Luthor.
But Lex Luthor was actually a good guy.
The Kevin Spacey one. Kevin Spacey was also in
Oh my God.
Trouble for that thing he did.
Okay, I approve of that, right? I like that IMDb. The one that ends funny.
Oh, and House of Cards. Robin
No,
Wright. I don't know, Princess Bride, I guess. Carrie Elwes.
They just did a
Saw.
reunion for Princess Bride.
Did they?
Yeah.
Are they all still alive?
Yeah.
Well,
Not
no,
Andre
Peter
the
Falk. There's no
Giant.
way Peter
Well,
Falk was.
and also the big
And
guy.
Andre the Giant was.
Yeah.
But Mandy Patinkin
The
would be
big
alive.
guy.
Pour one out
Wallace
for
Shawn.
Andre.
Wallace Shawn is actually like
And
right
Carrie, whatever his name is.
Carrie Elwes.
Yes.
Carrie Fisher.
He was also
Back
in,
to Star Wars.
He was also he played a doctor in New Year's Eve.
Oh my God! Did I tell you that
Dude,
I
if you
kept the
keep this
Baby
up-
Yoda comforter and I sleep with it every night?
Oh my God.
You know, Baby Yoda was
hurt
played by
you?
Bradley Cooper.
What?
No. No, it was not.
Yeah, but if I just say it confidently enough times.
Yeah, how many of the things you said about like your IMDb facts were just blatantly false?
No, those were all.
I wouldn't hold it past him.
I'm gonna stop now, but
We
I
need a
want to
fact
keep doing
checker.
it. I want to
No,
keep doing
because
it.
if you keep doing it, we have to change it to the Kevin Bacon phenomenon. The podcast is you just talking in a dark room with padded walls.
Anyway, Tremors, Big Worms, Dune. Back to Dune. I
It
just
looks
wanna talk about
exciting.
Uh-huh.
It looks exciting, Dune. The movie.
I haven't seen the original or the trailer.
You should see the trailer because there's a real nice shot of a big worm. It's great. It's like the end of Boogie Nights, and but the original's good too. The 1984 one, it's worth seeing.
I haven't seen the original.
It has Sting in it.
What?
He wasn't in any other movie, so that one's a dead end. You're welcome.
Yay!
You're welcome for not pitching
Thank you.
It's like-
This, you know what? This podcast is dedicated to Sting for fucking saving our lives there for a second. So
I was like, it's never gonna end.
It's not. It'll be back. Don't you worry.
Maybe not today, but you know, if you're around me long enough, I'll just see things and be like, hey.
Nobody likes it. Not even him.
I'm looking at that coffee mug, thinking of movies I could do with that. I've already got one in mind. I won't do it.
This podcast is bits, not movie trivia.
The bit is that I like to do movie trivia.
And then we make fun of him
And the
for
bit
it.
is that we hate you for it.
Come up with a bit. Distract me.
Oh, God. We had a few that were pretty good.
Well, I should just look back through
We
the
can't go
texts.
back to the raccoon one. That one's fucking El Muerto. El Diablo Muerto.
The devil dead?
Well, the devil dead.
That's what you
What?
said.
El Diablo Muerto is the dead devil.
Would it, well,
Or devil
I
dead.
speak Spanish.
I'm
telling you that-
Spanish.
I don't listen very well, but
That's like half of the Spanish.
I can read it. Talking about making people pay for this. Lots to talk about sin.
Oh yeah, we want to start a Patreon for this, and then just be like, anybody who subscribes to this is a fucking psychopath. I thought that'd be
Will
funny.
you get any... I would
No,
subscribe
nothing.
to listen to this.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, do your clown from It impersonation.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
do it.
I only do it to Chibo. To Chibo.
To Chibo.
Chibo, the robot version of my dog that I created.
I am Chibo. I love you. Yeah, it's not the real one.
There's two Chibas next to each other that look identical. All right, both of you bark and we'll figure out which one's which. Bark. I don't like that.
That one seems wrong. Chiba bark, and she ignores you. How do you
That's
know?
the real one.
That's a Jimmy Neutron episode.
Two fake dog or one fake dog?
I mean,
No,
there's
no,
one
no.
robot dog in Jimmy Neutron.
No, the one where he duplicates himself, and then they duplicate
it's an
themselves.
everything episode. I think it was in Community.
Next time, get a board that can handle the Neutron style.
What?
It's a Jimmy Neutron reference, asshole. You should get it.
Should I? How many seasons did that show get?
I have no
IMDb,
idea.
sir. Oh, we finally got him. we can
not
end the
interesting
podcast
trivia.
forever
It's not
now.
interesting trivia.
It's also not a movie, so I feel like
Is it
There was a
online?
Jimmy Neutron movie
I know.
It
I'm
was
just saying.
actually
featuring the
a
chicken
band.
dance
That
and We're the
would
Kids
be-
in America.
Oh,
Oh, Craft Beer Addicts Anonymous. That was one of the bits we talked about.
that one was all right.
We should probably do it now.
Oh, god damn it.
So it's like...
Wait,
it's
are
not-
you not going to do your clown bit or whatever?
Oh, yeah, do
Well,
the
it's
clown.
just an impression. I don't
No,
think it's a bit
okay,
that
no.
the-
So at some point in the bit, it will become clear that one of the craft beer addicts is
He's
Pennywise.
the clown from it.
Just, we'll get to that when
I
you're
don't
ready.
know. I have to remember how to do that one because I only ever do it to Chiba sometimes when it makes Kylie uncomfortable.
Can you do
It
the
makes
face?
me laugh. No,
No,
what?
it's only Bill Skarsgård
Who
can
the
do the
fuck
face.
can do the face?
He's related to Stellan
Also,
Skarsgård. who's in the
an
new Jim.
auditory medium again. Nobody gives a shit about my
What
hat.
I do.
What did
I'm
Pennywise
here.
sound like again? I know you can-
Kind of like
That's
that.
right. That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Georgie. Something like that. That wasn't great.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
It's a little more like.
Hang on, now I can do it with headphones on, and actually, I have to take the hat off. It's a travesty. Can I put the hat back on after I've taken?
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
And yet you won't
I
try
can't-
clean it, you
I
fucking
can't
asshole.
I didn't
this,
think
but
you
it's
could
very-
look more stupid, but you do.
Somehow the hat looks more like an Indiana Jones hat in this scenario.
I can't see it, but
Indiana
just on
Jones
the
did a
way
podcast?
it's sitting on my head,
guess,
I can
yeah.
tell this is terrible.
There's a
this is
comedian
bad.
that does the Indiana Jones bit, where he's just like his whole bit is about how his dad wants to fuck the same people and they're Nazis. I'm gonna let that one
What?
go.
There has gotta be
No,
the
Calvin went for
relationship
45
is that,
minutes on IMDb. You can explain yourself in 2 seconds. Either that or we could go to the
I know
actual
the order.
bits.
No, I get this.
Oh, no.
No, because in the third Indiana Jones, they both fucked that one lady who's a Nazi. Him and his dad.
And his whole thing is like that belongs in a museum.
Her
pussy?
Oh, God. Her pussy or Indiana Jones' dad's dick. I don't know which.
I guess. I don't know. Sean Connery's dick is probably pretty gnarly.
I can do a Sean Connery.
Do it.
Shuckshay.
Oh, my
As
God.
long as the fist is closed, it's legal.
I can only do one word.
There can
McLeod! You guys like Highlander?
There can only be one of us who fucks that Nazi.
Dad, I hate to break it to you. I can't do Harrison Ford. I do. They're like tied to a chair as they find like they're both talking about it and don't realize that the other one is talking about having fucked Ilsa or something.
Yeah, I remember.
Ilsa von Schnapspuss or something. Aw, Chiba. Chiba liked that joke.
Did
Chiba
she?
enjoys
I
fashion.
forgot like literally all the bits we did for Craft Brew Addicts Anonymous.
We'll just have to come up with them again. All right, folks. There's
we're finally
there's no
gonna go
Explain
into
the bit.
So essentially, the bit is like Alcoholics Anonymous, but for people who are into like craft beers. So it's like IPAs and shit like that. It's not a great premise.
No, because I don't drink beer.
Oh no.
Well, they would.
Well,
Instead
here
of
are
having,
all the beers. Remember them all: PBR, New Glarish's Spotted Cow, anything IPA.
Okay, you think PBR is a craft beer?
I think the people who drink craft beers will, in a pinch, drink PBR because they're terrible as well.
I guess.
Yeah.
Also, Spotty Cow is not craft.
Spotted Cow is.
Sequence?
saying
Okay,
right.
what is it, like hipster beers then, I guess? Hipster beer
It's a
addicts?
regional beer.
Regional beer, whatever.
it's only in Wisconsin.
And then Chicago Brew, anything Goose Island.
Is Sequench a beer?
It sounds like a fucking
very much like
Seabiscuit's
It's a
rival
Sam
in the
Adams.
movie Seabiscuit.
But it's a IPA, I believe. I'm using my bar
Fine.
limited knowledge right now.
Yeah.
I've dug.
Well,
real
you're not
deep.
allowed to drink because you're a lawyer.
That's so not true. That's the exact opposite.
Lawyers,
I drink way
I'm
too
sure
much.
lawyers drink a lot.
I went to
After putting innocent people in jail, yes, they drink a lot.
I went to
Maheen's gonna be
Vegas.
one of the good ones.
Yeah.
We
went to
Even she
Vegas.
doesn't believe that.
We went to Vegas for entertainment and sports law conference, and the guy who's really rich and got us all bottle service at the chateau.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was just like, if this is luxury life, I'm definitely going to follow through with this.
Be a lawyer.
Be a prosecutor instead of a public defender.
Yep.
Those are the rich
I
ones.
did do that. Okay, so I was there when Anita Alvarez lost the primary. I don't know if you remember in 2016.
No.
It was a really big deal.
You
This
were
is
there,
really
like,
boring.
in
I was
the room?
in the office.
Of her?
Where was she?
I was so Anita Alvarez. So the current state attorney is Kim Fox, and she won in 2016 the primary because it's always Democratic person. This is really
Because it's
boring.
Cook County.
This better be
Yes.
going towards a bit.
No, it's not. So I'm just like, stop me.
No, here's the bit it's going to. I'm glad that Kim Fox made the wrong decision about the Jussie Smollett case. There's the bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, great bit, Ben.
I mean, if you knew anything about it, you could probably make some pretty good fun of me for it.
No, that's it. You can cut that out.
My gigantic gaps in knowledge are becoming a problem. By
Anyway,
episode
let's
4.
do the craft beer thing. I
Okay,
think it'll
let's
be
give
good.
it a shot.
Okay, so they wouldn't have coffee because that would remind them of like a coffee stout. So the only thing that they have is like donuts and Coors Light.
And Coors Light.
Yeah, because Coors Light isn't a craft beer, so you can have that.
That's what real
so it's
Americans
craft beer addicts anonymous. They're allowed to drink Bud Light. They're allowed to drink Miller Lite, and if they try and bring in anything Goose Island, they're beaten at the door.
I
I
can
got a
imagine
bumper
this.
sticker that said Coors is for whores. My
Where
wife
would
left me.
this be taking place? Like where would there
Like,
be
hi,
no craft
Hi,
beer?
my name's Bill. It'd be a church still.
No,
I
the basement of
assume.
a dive bar.
Oh, the basement of the Bud Light factory. Come on, it's right there.
Because it's all a marketing ploy by Bud Light.
Yeah, really. Get on your craft beer high horse.
Drink our fucking rice
Like,
beer.
I knew I hit my low point when I was in the back alley of a local dive bar and they didn't have gumball head, so I went outside with a man who offered me head and I did not put 2 and 2 together, so I blew him and then he did not give me any gumball head beer and now I'm very
You just
sick.
gave me gumballs.
He just gave me gumballs and head.
Now,
I gave
does
him head.
gumball head, not the beer but the sex act, does that mean messing with the balls as though they're gum, or does that mean you put
No, chew
gumballs
gum
in your
and then blow a
mouth?
dude.
You put gumballs in your mouth, and yeah, okay. I just want to
Yeah,
make sure I knew.
it's kind of like a
Wait, you
Chinese
put gumballs
medicine
in your
balls,
mouth
but
while
around
you
your
give
dick.
head?
Yeah, like in case your tongue's not pierced.
We're making up a sex act, is what's happening.
Oh yeah, it's not real.
I got that.
I came up with it just now.
So you know what like Chinese medicine balls are, where like you twirl 2 giant things in your hand.
Yeah.
So put both of those in your mouth and then blow a guy, and then you put it. You kind
I
of
guess
put
that's
it around
Benoit
his.
balls. That's kind of Benoit balls.
I thought Benoit balls was like the rip cord that starts a
That's just
lawnmower,
a-
but that goes in
that's
somebody's
beads.
asshole.
That's anal beads.
Yeah, but I just wanted to make the
Say the
lawnmower.
rip cord.
Yeah. Like your first parachute didn't work, and then you're about to pull the second one
Right.
with that strength. It's what you have to pull it out. Yeah, that does not work
that
with a
would hurt.
grappling hook.
My asshole is your reserve parachute. Do you want to live? Because I don't.
You gotta want, it goes in slow. It takes a while to pack the parachute, but once it's packed, you're pulling it as fast as possible. Let's just imagine.
That's a good bit.
Let's just imagine.
Anal beads are like a parachute. You gotta pack it in slow, but then you gotta rip it out hard.
Let's just imagine you're
Your
base
poor
jumping and you might be jumping too low. You can't really tell. So you're pulling that thing fast and loose as hard as you can. You might get some splatter off of it, but it'll be worth it in the end because you'll be alive. Damn it! You'll
And if
never
you do it
feel
right,
more
I'll
alive.
let you pay me. This is a person with every kink. That so that they'd be a lot of conflicting ones. Like they're like, I want to tie you up, but while I'm tied up, and you and I
And then
want
we both just starve to death.
and I
in a
want to
room.
pay you, but you also pay me, but we have to work it out so it's not equal because that's just zero, and that doesn't get a motherfucker hard. Dog's eating my phone.
Good dog.
You guys didn't like the guy with every fetish, I guess.
It's confusing. I like him tying himself up.
I guess I
and
won't
then the other guy
mention-
ties himself up, and then they're like,
And
"All right,
then they
now what
just
do we
sit there
do?"
like,
and then they
this is
starve
just
to
sweating
death.
and it's so hot.
It's like the
And then they're
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, exactly. They just starve to death in a hotel room.
No,
And then the
the
janitor comes in
maid
like-
comes in. That's the
good.
start of the porn.
What's going on here? 6'2" black guy, jacked maid. Like, yeah, you're for sure a maid, buddy.
The word steal definitely isn't in your real name.
His real name is Brian,
Brian
and
Steele.
his parents are sad.
I don't know. He sounds like he'd be pretty successful if he's like a big reveal in the porno. He must be a name.
I
so.
would love. I long for the days of porno theater because I would like to see like a big actress come in on like a shoot that nobody expected her on, and like
And
just
everyone in the theater's
applause
like,
in the
"Oh!"
theater. Yeah, what? I didn't know she was in this movie. Nice. Callan, now you got to do IMDb, but for porn specifically.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say movies with porno theaters, and I was ready.
Oh, God, no.
I don't know, IMDb for porn? Like what? Naughty Nurses 5.
Isn't that just Pornhub?
Well, no, that
No,
would be.
they have like no. That would be.
I don't think there's an IMDb for porn.
I don't think anybody does.
How would you do IMDb for porn?
What do you mean? What they were in?
But
That's
And then
definitely Pornhub.
This person was in this with this person, and then they fucked this person, and this was the first appearance of this. I can't name anybody, but
I couldn't do that then.
hey, don't eat my hat, you monster.
I watch porn as art. I jerk off to movies, so that's why I remember.
Oh, we know. Fear and Loathing, all the way.
Lizard parts. That sounds weird out of context. It's a callback. Listen to the other episode, Jim.
Goddamn, I'm so
Fucking-
tired. I'm just so
We
tired.
need to be, I think, very hostile to our audience.
Yes.
think they'd
oh,
like that.
absolutely. Oh, God damn it, Chibs.
Like, I imagine
My
they're all
dog's
from
trying to
Boston,
attack
which
my
means
hat.
they're
Hello.
fucking assholes.
Hello.
Any cities you hate, Maheen?
Huh?
Are there any cities you hate?
Yeah.
Name them.
I
Let's
guess.
roast those
Let's
bitches.
roast. What city do I hate? Saginaw, Michigan.
I'm not going to have a lot of references on
Ultra specific.
That is so specific, but they also only have a strip club, and it sounds like an old
How
lady's
is that
vagina.
a city?
It's like it's a town.
that. Now, the strip club that sounds like an old lady's vagina, are you saying that the acoustics inside?
It's
No,
for
no,
dust.
no.
The acoustics-
Saginaw sounds like
Oh,
an
it's the
old.
town
it's
thing.
a-
I thought the strip club
it's-
is what you're
I
talking
thought
about.
the
No,
name of the
we
strip club
tried
was
going to the
Dust
strip
and
club too
Bats.
there. I went there for
But
a
it's-
mock trial tournament or moot court tournament, and
Just to the strip club? Nice.
yes, yeah.
You have the right to remain sexy.
One
Our
of
next
my, one of my
lawyer to the
friends,
stage.
May it please your court.
Hey.
One of my friends still coaches speech, like he was in speech in high school, and he
Oh,
goes back
yeah.
and coaches it. And there's a tournament in Peoria every year, and there's a strip club across from the hotel they stay at. And every year, all of the students are like, take us to the strip club. So he's decided his last year, instead of quitting, he's going to take all the 18-year-olds to the strip club.
And then he won't have to worry about his retirement because he'll be in jail.
Yeah. No, he won't. They're going to be 18.
Whoever wearing Crocs, your
Oh no!
shoes
Stop
are
it!
getting just
Okay.
Stop it!
no good dog. Crocs suck.
Crocs are actually really
Destroy
comfortable.
those Crocs, you dog. You good
Thank you,
good
Colin.
dog. Good puppy. Just put it up with the other crap. She's gonna grab that in 2.5 seconds. She's literally looking at it. No, good dog destroying Crocs.
Hey, they're really comfortable.
The most
I found them.
of all shoes.
I found them. That means I bought Crocs when I was younger, and I found them.
Of the devil.
They're great. Have you tried them on?
I don't
Have you
think
seen
hooves
the
would fit
tan
into
lines?
Crocs.
Come on.
Have you tried my Crocs on? They're lined with
I
fur.
can see they're like the slipper Crocs.
Yeah, okay, they're lined with fur, so they have holes so you can't wear them in the winter, and they're furred so you can't wear them in the summer. What is the purpose of these?
Fall.
Don't
Fall
eat my
Crocs.
shoes, you fucking
It's
dog.
for the people who pay Maheen to have sex with them that like
Wearing
sweaty
Crocs.
feet specifically.
Yes.
They pay more than $200.
I did meet a foot fetish dude, and
How was that?
was really uncomfortable because I found out during the act.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So it was just suddenly all about feet?
I was
in the
like,
middle
what
of
is
it?
happening? Why are you touching my feet?
Hey. Well, I feel like you don't lead with that, to be fair, on that guy's part, but also it should be mentioned before it begins.
I was like, you should have asked for
before
consent
something happens.
before you touch my feet, bro.
I don't know where you were in the process, but I think it's fair to say if you're at a certain point, touching feet might be
Weird.
fairly assumed, though, that there was free
Oh,
access.
Kellen's defending his foot fetish now. I love it.
Not defending
Guy.
my foot fetish, I'm defending foot fetishes in general.
The foot fetish is for all. I'm an equal opportunity foot
I
fetishist.
heard a theory the other day
Oh, no.
that that it's totally normal and you guys are mean for making fun. No, that it used to be that legs were sexy because those would be covered and
Shiba.
then. So is that the
I'm gonna fight the
madness dog? The theory was that it used to be that legs were sexy because those were the things that may or may not be covered in modern society.
Okay.
And then skirts got shorter and pants got shorter. Oh, now thighs are hot. Okay, and then it became asses are hot. But you could pretty much see asses now, so guys had to either go up to the tits or down to the feet. And 90% of men went tits, and 10% went feet.
Interesting.
I think the actual reason is that the crotch part of your brain is right next to the foot part of your brain.
What?
That's what I've heard. Like the part of your brain that deals with your crotch is right next to the one that deals with your feet.
Interesting. I did not know that. I don't know if that's actually scientific or
Don't
not.
fucking believe him. That's
Also,
bullshit.
and by the way,
It's lying to your face.
the foot dick metaphor is ancient because there are scenes in the Bible where they mean that someone fucked someone, but what they say is that she uncovered his feet. But they mean she fucked.
So when Jesus watched that dude's feet, or when Mary Magdalene watched Jesus' feet with her hair, she was.
With her hair?
I don't. It was
You
something
lost
like that.
me
It was
here.
dumb.
I don't think she did it with her hair.
She washed his feet and then dried it with her hair. Swear to Jesus. I see what I did there.
I mean,
Nobody?
if you were
Okay.
wrong about it, he would call you out. He would know.
I'm not Christian or Catholic, so I don't know.
It's okay. Nobody really is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would be Jewish. I mean,
guess.
really. Our Savior was Jewish. So you're Jewish? No.
No, it makes theological sense. You took this theology course at Lewis. I know you did.
I went to
Yeah,
Loyola, so I
the
had
person-
to.
A
Right, yeah, we
person-
had to. Yeah, we
Yeah.
also went to a Catholic.
A
So.
person I was
I guess I'm the only one that
Cheers.
remembers.
a person a year ahead of me who I was banging took the class before me and then gave me all of the notes. So
Was one of the notes like, you're not supposed to do this, by the way?
no, the notes were all the answers. So I showed up when I wanted.
Well, no, it does make theological sense not for modern Christians not to believe in the Old Testament. So, because when Jesus died, because you used to have to sacrifice blood every week, but then Jesus died, and that counts for all of it, because Jesus was the best. So now you don't have to get circumcised anymore.
But here we are.
Would you circumcise your child?
Probably not. I'm planning to adopt girls anyway, so.
It'd be weird to circumcise them.
They do that in Africa.
Yeah, they do it.
It's not great.
No, I don't think I would. It doesn't. It feels like a weird thing to do at this point. Is Sheba? What'd you do with Sheba?
Just let her eat whatever she's eating.
Okay.
No, she's.
That's not what I was
She's
asking.
being tiny and
Are you
evil.
gonna circumcise your child?
No, I won't be.
I think it'd be a fun father-son bonding experience to get circumcised at the same time. That's just me.
At 18.
Welcome to manhood, son. Chop.
Snip, snip, motherfucker.
He's a little cigar cutter.
Oh, is that a cigar for my 18th birthday?
No.
Nope. Your mother and I had a talk, and we're converting. Couldn't get a moil on short notice.
Also, everyone we called was like, "You're disgusting. Get out of my life."
Absolutely not.
How old?
What kind of party would that be?
How many months old is that kid? Oh, God, let me do the math on that one.
People do it at like when they're
128 months? What?
It's horrible.
You mean 18?
Yeah, you can't talk yet, though. I'm hanging up.
This is a sin. What?
There was a noise, and we all were like, what?
There's a dog that lives upstairs now, and Chiba has sworn that it is her mortal enemy after meeting it once.
I mean, correct.
She started
Let's
barking
go.
at the ceiling, and it's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's like,
Yeah, it's a dog upstairs. The place isn't haunted. Sure.
It's not that floating thing or whatever.
yeah. If this place is haunted, there's so many people around, it'd be wild. If, like, I ever run into a ghost, I can just step outside and be like, hey, random person on the street. Have we been recording?
I thought we weren't because I saw a lot of zeros, but we just ticked over an hour. I was like, that's a lot of... That says 13 seconds. Uh-oh.
And then we do it again.
Go eat an entire pound of fucking donuts.
Us? Now? We eat donuts?
There's donuts. You want donuts?
Oh,
Yep.
dude. They're
Would you
so
grab me
good.
one?
Yep.
Don't take the coconut one.
Why?
Because Brennan said that that's what he wants.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I took a piece.
Oops.
Wait, no, he hates coconuts.
It's the German chocolate one. He said he wanted that one.
I'm not going to have the coconut one. So
Did you want a donut?
Yeah, I'll have the cruller.
Doing some tossing.
Don't fucking throw the donut, man. Like a dog. Oh, this is exactly the one I wanted too. Oh, Chiba wants it bad.
It's chocolate, bitch.
I think it's a spiraling
I ate half a donut. Yeah.
God damn.
Get. I'm being accosted.
You're gonna have to fight this dog for a while.
I'm going to have to stand up. I got to move the mic.
Yeah.
We are now eating donuts.
Oh, shit.
They're not as good as Dunkin'.
Good job.
This is episode 4. We're allowed to eat donuts on the show.
We'll get our shit together someday.
God damn, this is aggressively good. Holy shit.
Oh my god. Learn your dog some fucking manners.
It's because of fluid.
What? What? So
Now
there's
she
no
thinks
rules?
it is both a treat and hers, for it was thrown. Don't, it's chocolate, dude.
Oh, shit. Well,
Son of a killer.
there's not much. When can I babysit your kid, by the way?
You almost just killed my dog, so never.
Kids can eat chocolate. Until I'm feeding the kid like dog
I feel
treat.
like you guys won't. You're one of those parents that won't feed your kid sugar for a while.
Currently eating a fucking donut.
No, your
What
children.
I'm gonna do to the kid, you wouldn't like this. Yeah, what did you think? You gotta finish the donut once you start it, or throw it away. I like how she's going after you.
Well, she knows the weak link.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Dave's house the other day, and his dog walked straight up to me, like, smelling, this guy will give me food.
She's following your hand movements.
The dog is tracking. We could use this for, like, camera tracking technology. Put a camera on her head
Put
and
a
a
GoPro on
donut
her
next
head.
to it, yeah. Like they do with chickens. You put a GoPro on a chicken's head, it stabilizes.
It seems too heavy for a chicken.
Well, the chickens wear out very quickly. Your chicken budget's going to be big.
If you cut a chicken's head off, it still runs around.
Sometimes. I think if you cut it good enough, like it won't, right?
No, I feel like it still does. It still runs for a
They're
minute.
not very smart.
Are you telling me there's an infinite supply of chicken heads?
Yeah, somewhere. China?
Listen, somewhere in the world, there's a big old pile of chicken heads, and if you find it, you'll get, I don't know,
You
like
win.
$1,000, I guess?
You'll get talked to by a psychiatrist.
I found the chicken heads. Yeah, okay, but did you find the source of your trauma? It was all the chickens I killed. It was a hoax. I just killed all the chickens. This isn't the real ancient chicken pile of Jean Ping. This is just in my backyard. Okay, I just came up with chicken pile of Jean Ping. You guys
This
got
is just a war crime against chickens. I was there. I was right behind you. I'm just very thirsty after that fucking donut.
It was
Are we
really
just going
good.
to destroy a new animal every day or every week?
Yeah, let's do chickens.
Okay, chickens not.
The chicken Mayan temple.
2012.
What wiped them out? Some dude. Which
You know, when chickens got related to T-Rexes and that study came out, like being the closest relative to dinosaurs, and they like became amazing.
They got a big head, and then we had to make chicken
And then we
nuggets.
had to chop them off. Show them who's boss.
That's what
We
KFC
still
was.
eat you,
Gotcha.
mister.
KFC was a government program to get the chickens to stop being assholes.
Was a rebellion against the chicken
Get out
forces.
of my water.
The CIA, another bundle of the or bungle, whatever.
A bungle?
Of the,
What does that mean? I see.
CIA fucked up again, and they're like, the actual threat is chickens. They're coming.
Want to hear a joke that I myself came up with?
No.
Do you, you know how the CIA wasn't involved in the JFK assassination?
Okay.
Because they shot him. Because they got it done.
That's the
I know.
joke.
I just know Connor's mad at this joke.
Neil Gaiman, American Gods, page
What'd you call me?
around 200 is where that joke is from. And Kellen.
Oh, I forgot you weren't there. That was a different trip.
Yeah,
it?
sorry.
That was Lake House.
Lake House.
In what town? We won't tell you. We don't want you to be there. It's not Connor's lake house. It's Connor and Mai's lake house. We own a lake house together.
Oh yeah, how was car shopping? How was car shopping together?
I'm getting a fucking Miata.
I almost did. I almost bought one that day.
Did you hold each other's hands and say you have to go together?
We didn't hold each other's hands, but Connor did at one point say one for him, one for me. So salesman definitely had ideas, and he was wearing that hat.
The dude immediately, we gave him our ID, and then he just like gave us the keys to the car, and I was like, this is a bad idea.
I don't know. He was probably like one of those like guilty liberals, and he was like, I don't know.
Water. Por favor.
Fuck Kylie.
Yeah, no, it's not a cool vape.
I've had it with this Yoko Ono shit.
You're
What
tearing
the
the
fuck?
podcast apart.
Anyway, sports cars are. I mean, they're fun.
Dude, you
No,
have
no,
to go Miata.
I was more
Manual
curious about
Miata.
how was your shopping experience together
Oh.
as a gay couple.
Oh, great. We were very
No
gay.
happy ending.
I had to put my hat in the trunk, and it took up the whole trunk. It's a tiny fucking car. It's great. Yeah, the dude
You
just
can't
gave
get a
us...
Miata as your only car, though.
No, I'd have the Elantra, too.
I know you would, yeah, but I would. I would
well,
have to
you-
put the soul somewhere because I can't leave it on the street.
I got a guy for storing stuff. I got a guy for that.
You got a guy for a lot of stuff.
I know, it's weird. It's part of having a gigantic fucking family.
My gigantic family doesn't do.
And you kill enough chickens, and then you just
And
gain
you
the
get-
respect of all the people
It's
around
like,
you.
yeah, it's like in a video game where if you reach a certain level, people will be like, I respect you. That's how killing chickens works in real life. Oh, there's a dog on me.
The only experience points
Yeah,
you can
it's
actually gain
awesome.
is from killing chickens.
Thank you.
Jonathan
wow.
is a level 12.
Can she do cupping?
Yes, it's a new service that she's offering.
She also does 2 girls, 1 cupping. Ayo.
I don't want that service. I would like to decline, please.
Mandatory.
Too late. When you started this podcast, you signed an agreement verbally.
What is it? Do I have to participate in 2 Girls, 1 Cup? Do I have to just watch Chiba do it? I've seen your dog eat shit, so.
Yeah, she gross. She cute though.
So is, I don't know, your mom, I guess?
They really
Got him.
much.
Oh, there
Oh
we
my
go.
God.
Wow, I'm currently
It's
wearing
like St. Patrick's
a
Day over.
green checkered trilby with a fucking Blackhawks logo on it.
And we get to talk about how
That's what
Kellen's
these
like
are.
a ginger.
That's not a.
Almost.
This is not a fedora. This
The
is a
hat
trilby.
isn't gay, but the fact that you know the word trilby is.
Sorry, I know about the internet.
Why don't I have a hat? Now I feel left out.
Well, you can have this
You
one.
No,
can
I'm good.
I don't.
She didn't want it, but that's a sweaty hat. I wouldn't put that hat on. I worked
So is
out
this
in that
one
hat
now.
this morning.
Sweaty.
Ew.
We don't talk about how I'm a ginger, though. It is. I am.
Yeah, and you put
I'm
a
sorry
checkered green
for you.
hat. I was
I'm
like,
sorry
St.
for your
Patrick's
loss.
Day threw up on you.
I don't use. I would never wear this hat on St. Patrick's Day. I would wear my actual Irish flat cap.
I lived in Ireland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did for like a few
Against
days.
your will, you said you mentioned it so you mentioned it so briefly that I was like, oh, it
And
doesn't
then
seem
now
like
we're
she
gonna. And
wants
I don't want to
about
talk about it.
We don't talk about it.
She
No,
was
it was great.
enslaved and sold there like St. Patrick.
I lived in Cork, Ireland, and I traveled all the way around.
Cork. I've not been to Cork, but that's one of the like it's right way far south, so that's where it's all super Irish.
Yeah, and they talk like this, and they sing in song. You know, it's like very
That's
like
a great impression.
that. I don't do,
Do an
Irish.
Irish accent.
I can't.
Do it.
I lived there for 6 weeks, and I still can't do one. I can't understand.
Is that
one
living
either.
there if it's 6 weeks?
That's like
was a-
that's
it was a
long
summer.
vacation.
That is a long vacation.
I know that's because
I lived
that
there.
counts. Yeah, I know you had like a house and shit. It wasn't a hotel or something.
Nope.
It was a motel.
Holiday Inn.
We did it.
Yay!
And we end on that.